I'm back with this Torx screwdriver bit set. I'm gonna open that screw there on the that's holding the fog light housing to the bumper, I believe. Let's see which one of these would it go with better. Actually, I should try these longer ones here. Okay, let's try this fella. Oh, perfect. Got it on the first try. So, just gonna... Oh, Jesus. Should probably whip this out and clean it. Okay. Look. Screws out. Now, hopefully it's, yep, wide enough so that this is not gonna slip out. Okay. Let's see, now we're gonna screw it in just enough. Okay, and then I'm gonna move it to the side here. Yeah. There we go, seems like a good fit. Okay, nice and tight. There we go. Seems to be in. It's holding it pretty well. There's a decent amount of space here, but as I said, the bracket is pretty kind of flimsy, you know, so this shake is not gonna go away. Darn mosquitoes. And now I gotta figure out what to do with all of this. Okay, let's see. Jeez. By now they would be able to put all this stuff into that ballast over there, but I guess not. So let me see. Where can I zip tie these guys so that, you know, they don't really shake and wiggle loose. Can I just shove these back here? Well, if I ever have a accident, hopefully not, but God forbid if I do, this ballast could be a goner. Alright, I'm gonna open this. Okay. There isn't really any instructions that came with the HID. I bought it off some guy on Kijiji. So I've done another one of these before. I've installed it on my motorcycle, CBR 600RR. So I have a pretty decent idea how it works and how it's supposed to go in. I need to do my best so the bulb doesn't touch anything, because I've heard these things are very delicate like that. If you get any oil residue on it, it'll definitely shorten its lifespan. Okay. Okay, these little things here, they'll look the same size, so I guess just put it in, turn it clockwise. Okay, it's in. I turned it counterclockwise. Seems to be fitting nice and tight. Yeah, it seems to be plenty of space. I've read that people have had overheating issues with these things, but it looks fine to me. Definitely far away from the lens. This glass part here. So let's see. Actually, oops, I didn't put these things in. Okay, trying to get it out. Alright, nice and easy. Oops. Let me put a little scratch on it. Oh, it's no big deal, but I forgot to put this stuff in here. Does this go on the inside or the outside? I'm not sure. I believe it goes in like this. I'm not sure. I know this plastic is soft plastic. Orange part is a gasket of some sort. I'm not sure what the white part is. I don't even know if that's supposed to be there. Well, let's try it. Let's see. Okay, I don't know if the video is showing, but I'm just trying to get this thing to go into the holes. Okay. Alright, actually it's easier to look at it from the front part. I think the gasket's interfering with this going in all the way. The little orange one. Yeah. I'm afraid to push it in any harder. I might just have to take that little orange gasket out. because it's taking away from the space. Maybe I'll take this white one out too. I don't even know if this does anything. Actually, wait. Took the white one out. Now it seems to be seating in pretty well. So I guess maybe you don't need the white piece over there. Okay. Going in back here. I don't know if the video is showing this at all, but it seems easier just to do it from the front. You can see what's going on. Okay. Let it go in. Yeah. Okay. It seems okay. From the looks of things here, it seems like it went in pretty nice and tight. This bumper's kind of flimsy, so I'm afraid to push it in any harder. Okay. Yeah, this looks okay. Although it doesn't seem like it's seated in. Yeah, ever since I put in the gasket, it feels a lot harder to turn this clockwise. It looks like it's in, but then again, it doesn't seem like it's in the right spot. I think I'm gonna leave it for now. Maybe run with it for a few days and then keep checking it to see if those little tabs have moved or anything like that. Otherwise, it looks fine to me. Okay. I need to get this cover here. Unfortunately, it seems like the previous owner or whoever it was, they lost it. Maybe they gave it to a mechanic and he forgot to put it back in. Okay, so this one. So I got these all in pretty much. It wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Just have to attach all these weatherproof connections, or so it says on the box. Does it go here? Oh no, this is nope. This goes here. I don't know how good a quality kit this is. I'm not really sure. I think on the box it says Acetek Vision, ACETEK Vision. I googled it. I don't think I found anything. This local supplier that I met at a McDonald's, he said it's his own brand. So yeah, I don't know. Plug this back in. I'm gonna just do one little check to see if it turns on and everything's kosher. Okay, buddy. 1, 2, and yeah, it's on. Yeah, it's turning on. I guess it's a little purplish, I'm not sure. Yeah, I gotta probably change this daylight running light to something not so yellow halogen like. Yeah, I can't really tell how the light looks like during daylight. I'll take some pictures too at night. But I think it's starting to look purple. Okay. Alright, I don't see anything on the dashboard telling me anything about the front light. I know the rear fog lights are one of them is burnt out, but as far as I can tell, it's not throwing any kind of error, so the whole canvas thing is working. Alright, so now I gotta deal with this mess here. It's quite a bit of stuff. I'm going to shove it back in here. I don't know if zip tying it anywhere is gonna make a difference. If the guy's advertisement is correct, like it's you know, it's all shockproof and weatherproof and such, so yeah. So I got lucky. This bracket fits pretty nicely with this hex screw that's connecting the I think it's connecting the fog light housing to the bumper. So this is pretty good spot. Doesn't seem to be interfering with anything. And I don't know if I want to zip tie anything anywhere. It doesn't, you know, it's back there. It's, as far as I can tell, zip tying isn't gonna make much of a difference. All these connections seem pretty decent and they're locked in with little tabs, so I don't think the vibration or with them getting thrown around is gonna make it pop out or something like that. So yeah, so far so good. Turns on, and yeah, I think I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do the same thing pretty much for the other side, for the driver's side. Yeah, other than that, that's pretty much it for installing it. It wasn't too bad. Just although you definitely want to take your wheels off. I don't know, for me, I want to take it off, obviously, because even if you turn them out, I don't think you're gonna have an easy time doing this. I got my jack. I got jack stand over there. I got wheel chocks on the back tires so nothing happens. Although my jack stand seems to have kind of eaten into this little plastic bit here. Oh, first time doing it on a Mini. Wasn't sure what was gonna happen. I think I should have, you know what, it would have been smart. I think I'm gonna do it for the other side. I'm gonna get a little 2x4, put it here, so it doesn't screw up my, this little jacking point here. It's not the fanciest jack stand. I got it off Canadian Tire here in Canada, so you know, it's got a little diameter space here. You get a lot of point load on it, obviously, with something that tiny. Yeah, other than that, yeah, so this is actually, I don't think I mentioned, it's an H8 bulb, or 8H, I don't remember which way it is. H8, 8H, it's one of those two. Yeah, fits perfectly. If you look inside the housing, I don't know, hopefully the camera can show. You can see it's pretty decent. It's the same size as the old one, obviously, so it fits just fine in there. And yeah, so I'm gonna stop the video pretty much here, because the other side's gonna be the same thing pretty much. Just go lift it up and take this little cover off that I didn't have on this side, but I have it on the other side, and do the same thing pretty much. So it's not too bad. You can, if you get one of these CAN bus HID systems, you can throw them in for your fog lights. I do it for looks. Obviously it's purple, it's not gonna be that bright, but there's definitely the brighter output lamps that you can put in there. Or, you know, if you want to just do it for statement purposes. I like purple, maybe I'll get pink, I don't know. Just have it in there for looks, you know. So yeah, that's it. Alright everyone, have a good one. Okay, I got this 2x4 here. I'm gonna use it to pump up this, put it on this here jack point so it doesn't screw up my jack point here. As you can see, it kind of bit into it and broke that off. Hopefully it's not a big issue. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, let's get up so I can get more leverage. Yeah, this definitely looks like a better option. I should have done this from the beginning. Got a little lazy. No, still need to go up some more. Oh, I don't think this is tight enough, that's why. Yep. I should really go pay for a better jack, but I mean it's still working, so I feel bad just throwing it out. Okay, get this guy out. Put this guy back in. Interesting. I just realized the studs don't come out on this, so it's gonna be kind of interesting trying to get this aligned to the holes. Oh man. Well, I didn't count for that. 2x4 is kind of coming out way too far out here, stopping the wheel, I think. Alright, that's okay. You live and you learn, I suppose. Put this back in here. And open this back up. I move this 2x4 here, lock this back up, up and away. There we go. Now, just gotta put this puppy back on. Okay, good. It's not too bad. Okay. Yeah, let's put these in here, and then I'm gonna use my torque gun to get them tightened. Okay. I don't know, I don't need star pattern right now. Just enough to get these guys in, then put it down. Okay. Now, I think I'll just let it hang here for a second. I just got these little GM panel trim thingies, tabs, whatever. Let me see if, oh, nope, doesn't work. It's too thin. Guess I'll look on Amazon or eBay for the thing for these little missing plastic tabs and whatnot. So yeah, just you know, this is my first time doing it, jacking up the Mini. Hopefully everyone can learn from my mistake in regards to using these little cheapo jacks. So I've read it's supposed to be torqued to 103, but I've read on North American Motoring Forum that you can get away with 90, which they've confirmed with the service desk and the mini techs. So I've read that it's above 80 you can get away with it. Shouldn't come off. I'm just gonna go torque it to 90 anyways. I don't want to over tighten anything. Okay, yeah, 90. Get up so I can get some leverage. Oh, nice. It's already pretty tight. Okay. Okay. There we go. Yeah, feels alright. Yeah, doesn't feel too tight. That it could strip the screws, but I guess you gotta be careful with these electric torque guns, because they can tighten things pretty fast. Alrighty, so yeah, just wanted to show you how to just bring it back down and put the wheel back on.